This one will be covering the IT tools section of our application. I'll just swap to that now. So basically what we've got here is a number of buttons that launch an assortment of Visual Basic scripts and batch files that do basically the tasks that a typical IT technician would see on a regular basis. We've got a few different ones here. We've got a start file backup that basically runs a batch file that copies files from one folder to another. WinSock issue, this one runs a little script that fixes WinSock issues when they pop up. Shutdown menu, for instance this one, what I might do, I might swap this to the desktop. Shutdown menu, for instance, if I hit that, it'll bring up the shutdown menu. That's quite good. Turn proxy on and off. This one actually, you just click it and it'll enable your Internet Explorer settings with the proxy turned on or off, depending on if you're using a company proxy or not. We have an ANSI converter. This is mainly for web design and what have you, but if you put in a character into there, it will actually return a character value. I'll see if I can get a closer shot of that for you. Add screen region. Okay, that's not going to work for me, unfortunately. But I think you get the general idea there. So I'll go okay to that one. We have show system information. So this one, basically click it, it'll bring up a selection of system information, the operating system, Windows device, the version, service pack, that sort of business. So we go okay to that. Install programs. If we click this one, it'll actually bring up it'll bring up an option for you to put in an IP address. So to make this simple for this purpose, I'll put in the local IP address. And what it does is it produces a text document that you can choose to read, and it'll tell you all the installed software on this PC. Other things on here, show the local IP address, just to show that really quickly for the technician. Show startup programs. Again, this is another one that will just show all the programs that run at startup. If I actually just run that, it'll just bring up a text file with all that information there. We have show network IP. This one is similar to the show local IP, except it allows you to dictate a PC name on the network. So put that one in, it's the same, that's my machine there. It's come up with 06 again, and that is the IPv6 address there. Random password, this one just generates a quick 8-character random password that can be used. We go okay to that one. And restart print spooler, that's just basically there if the printer overloads or documents get stuck, you can hit that and that'll actually restart the printer service. I can actually give evidence to that effect. If we go into event viewer and then Windows logs system, I believe it is. If I restart the print spooler, spooler is restarted. This should be listed here. You can see the print spooler service. I'll get a better shot of that. We can see there the print spooler service entered the running state. It stopped and yeah, it stopped and then it started again, so it just went through the restart process there. Okay, so I think that covers everything for this particular tab, and on the next one.